Hi there, I'm Johnny Hart. I'm the Chief Engineer at Classic Retrofit. As we're all stuck inside, I thought I'd take the opportunity to show you around my own car, which is a 1982 911 SC, which has all the Classic Retrofit products installed on it. This car gets lots of use. It does about 10,000 miles a year. It's our primary test mule for all our products. So over the next few days I'll take you through them and give you some tricks and tips for installing our bits and pieces on your own car. So this is my little car. It's a 1982 911 SC. Bought it in 2010. It's a pretty scrappy car. It's quite a lot of rust on it. It was a platinum metallic paint, but with lots of rust bubbles. It's now Delphi green, which is a 914 colour, which I love. And just amazing in the sun, and even on a dull day, it's got a pretty nice look to it. Fuchs rims are not over polished, but just mildly polished and anodized 7 1/8. It's got a few little tricks on it. It's got the repeater delete, some custom mirrors. These are Hella mirrors from the VW Rabbit Golf racing in the 80s. Used to fit these on the front fenders. Rolled arches for the 7-inch tyres. What else have we got? Oh yeah, spoiler delete. That went fairly early on. It's lowered a bit. It's got some uprated torsion bars. You know, usual sort of mods, but in the 2 years that I owned it before restoration, I found a number of niggles with it, and it all started really with the fuse panels. Got caught in the rain with the sunroof open. Turned out to be wiggling a fuse that fixed it. Started to delve into it and look into how this problem could be solved, and that's how the blade fuse system came about. Then I started reading up, joining the forums, reading up about other common failures on these cars, and lo and behold, the dreaded CDI ignition box was next to get a redesign. So this is a full modern ECU that we've designed from scratch. It's also a multi-spark system, but it's the fastest multi-spark system I think of all, really. It's 5 times faster than an MSD box. It exploits the fact that these coils are very fast, faster charge, faster discharge. It's mappable. What else have we got in here? We've got a high output alternator here that we developed along with Wasp. We did a lot of testing in the early days with Wasp, which led to the development of this 175 amp alternator. It puts out over 75 amps at idle, and that's been a great boost to running our electric AC. As you can see, there's no AC compressor on this engine. It's in the front. So the right-hand drive installation is compressor mounted down this little bit of space here. Excuse my system, it gets a lot of use. It's in and out of the car a lot, just for, you know, doing R&D work on. I have a clear case on mine so I can see the LEDs inside on the circuit board for diagnostic purposes. Currently running a small battery. It's only a 28 amp hour battery, Odyssey, but because of the alternator, I find that it's perfectly adequate. This car's been sat here now for a couple of weeks since the lockdown. I just know it will start on the button even with that. Okay, so having just said I know it will start on the button, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. Yeah, the old dial sweep from our CDI box when we turn the ignition on, which is like a little feature. Here are my AC lines, right-hand drive installation. I run them inside the car, but again, partly because I'm always fiddling around with this car, so I need to have everything accessible. This is the replacement fresh air blower that we designed, which adds the evaporator internally. You see the AC lines going in here, charge ports. There's a modern double blower in here. This is all custom, moulded ends, metalwork, all custom rolled. Trying to retain a factory appearance as well, which I think we've done pretty well there. I mean, a lot of people don't even notice that that's not a factory part. I'm quite happy with that. Interior, it's pretty stock. It's a nice Pasha, although I did find this new, so this has been replaced. And these are the sports seats. I do like a bit of brown, so I sourced the brown steering wheel, which is actually from a 924, but I had to change the spline because it's different. So it's a 924 wheel, or actually it might be a 928 wheel, but they'd never made a brown wheel for the SC, so it's pretty unusual. These rear seats are usable, but the backs are not the folding type. That's a custom back that's been made. Lightweight, but still usable. With the AC, we put the condenser in the front, in the wheel arch. It's actually hidden in here. You can just about see the end of it just there. But it goes in place of the big washer bottle, so that gets deleted. So one of our newest kits is this washer bottle kit, which I'll be doing another video about. So this is actually a Boxster washer bottle in here, and just fills from the standard filler point in the fuel cap. Wiring's all meshes into the original wiring for that. So again, with all our kits, we try and keep everything so that it integrates nicely with the original equipment. Makes it easier to install, doesn't confuse technicians when they look at a car, you know, in the future and think, what's this? It still reads nicely, still uses the same wire colours as Porsche did. I have a few prototype things going on here. There's a prototype replacement for the round relays. These have been in the car about a year now, and they are pretty much tested, so we need to put a cap on this, but these will go into production pretty soon. We'll sell these as a set, I expect. So yeah, we'll be doing a few videos on each of the products individually over the next few days, and you'll get to see, you know, in detail how they're installed on the car.